What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're back at the capsule to talk to you about another drink that I found on the road. This time it was at Homeland in Ardmore, Oklahoma. It was $5.99 for a 12-pack, but I had to get it because it was the day it came out. We're talking about Mountain Dew Ice Cherry. So now you may remember Mountain Dew Ice from the 7th CTC review, where we reviewed that and Doritos Blaze very shortly after the Super Bowl promotion with Morgan Freeman. These, on the bright side, if you are in a place where they charge $5.99 for a 12-pack of soda, they do seem to all have a $1 coupon stamped that you could use for either Mountain Dew Ice or Ice Cherry on your actual purchase. I ripped it off of another one because I wanted to keep it on mine. And maybe I'll buy another one, but that might be a first. Here are what the cans look like. I think this is a really well-designed can. Ryan, are you getting a good angle on that? Do you need me to rotate that in any way? Or?
It's looking good. Okay.
That's a good-looking can, though.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a lot more orange than I would have thought.
It is a bit, it is a very, I mean, it is the color red, but it's an orangey red. I don't know how well that's coming off, but it's not totally orange, but it's a weird, it's not a red you expect to see on a Mountain Dew can. That's for sure. But yeah, well-designed can. So what it's going to be is, basically the conclusion we came to is it was pretty much like Sprite, Sierra Mist, but now with added cherry flavor. So let's take a look at what it looks like. My hunch is that this is also a clear beverage. Man, this thing, I logged 6,000 miles with this in a car, rolling around in a trunk, and it was like no carbonation backlash. I'm very surprised. Okay, so we have confirmed it is clear. Finally, I can see my glass. That's a Crystal Gravy reference for the uninitiated, Saturday Night Live. So yeah, I mean, just looks basically like carbonated water. Cheers, Ryan.
Cheers.
All right, let's see how this stuff tastes.
Did you get a good smell on it?
Whoa. It's cherry. It is maraschino cherries. Woo.
Whoa.
I taste absolutely no Sprite flavor, no Mountain Dew Ice flavor, no Sierra Mist flavor, no 7-Up flavor, no generic lemon lime soda flavor. Woo, boy, oh boy. I hope you like your cherries artificial and sweet.
Yeah.
25 grams of sugar for a 12 ounce? That's less than like a Pepsi or a Coke. I don't know how that's possible. Now, what I will say is, I don't absolutely hate it because it doesn't have the medicine-y cherry flavor. You know? It's, well, and if it does, it's more like a Luden's cough drop. You know, like, which is basically candy. Boy, oh boy. It says it has a splash of real juice as well. I'd be real curious to know how much a splash is.
1 splash per vat.
Yeah, 1 splash per vat, I think, is what we're getting, because I don't even see anything that says 1% juice on here. So, yeah. Well, here's what I will say. In terms of the gimmick, Mountain Dew Ice, you know, it was kind of cool that, you know, when Pepsi was trying to create another lemon lime product, that they made a line extension for Mountain Dew and used a strong product that they already had. I think that the design of the box is actually pretty nice. These are also available in 2-liter bottles and in 20-ounce bottles, but I just got the very first ones that I found, just in case it was going to be hard to find. But I've seen it all over the country. Man, I got to tell you, not a bad can design, but they're just adding cherry to an existing flavor, so you really can't give it much more than about a 5 out of 10. And that's what I'll give it. I'll give it a 5 out of 10 gimmick grade. Taste, Ryan, I'm going to need some help here.
Ooh.
Not feeling it, huh?
No.
It's a sour cherry flavor,
Yeah,
really.
It's kind of like it tastes like liquid candy.
It is liquid candy. It is confirmed thin liquid candy. But not as good as liquid candy should be.
No.
What do you think, a 4 out of 10?
Four's pretty reasonable.
4 is pretty reasonable. We're going to give it a 4 out of 10 in terms of the taste. Definitely not worth going out of your way to try, but if you do, don't make that full 12-pack commitment. Brian, you're choking. We're going to give it a 3 out of 10 in terms of taste. I can't in good conscience give it a 4 out of 10 with you. I would maybe personally give it a 4 out of 10, but I'm seeing that reaction, and I trust those taste buds that you got, because you've tasted pretty much all, how many is it, 154? You've tasted pretty much all 154 products, so I'm going to defer to that choking and say this is a 3 out of 10. Probably not worth picking up, but if you do, go for the 20 ounce and don't get 12 of these cans like I did. And really, guys, till next time, I will miss you till I see ya. And please tune in tomorrow, because we're doing the Polar Seltzer Junior flavors, which, if that doesn't sound interesting, seltzer for kids, we're about to freaking rock your world with 5 different flavors. It's gonna be a fun one. So we'll see you then. And till next time, I'll miss you till I see ya. Cheers. I'll choke down a little bit more of it.